I belong here, right here where I am. I belong here because my actions put me here. The world around me manifested into thoughts, my thoughts. My thoughts manifested into actions, my actions. My actions put me right here, and I didn't get here alone. There were people and events that led me to this path, my path. It's not the end of my journey, nor was it the beginning. The beginning led me here, right where I am. I belong here to get where I'm going, where I need to be. There will be people and events that will lead me to where I am going, and I will continue to be right where I am, whenever and wherever that is, because I submit to the now. I belong here, right here where I am. I belong here because my actions put me here. The world around me manifested into thoughts, my thoughts. My thoughts manifested into actions, my actions. My actions put me right here, and I didn't get here alone. There were people and events that led me to this path, my path. It's not the end of my journey, nor was it the beginning. The beginning led me here, right where I am. I belong here to get where I'm going, where I need to be. There will be people and events that will lead me to where I am going, and I will continue to be right where I am, whenever and wherever that is, because I submit to the now.
All right, what's up? What's up? I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, evening, night, whatever time it is where you are. Um, there will be noise in my background, as I think I've stated in a video or two before. I'm getting work done on my home, so it's always some drama. But I just want to say I'm here. Ignore the noise in my background. Every now and again, you'll hear it. And welcome to Real Talk TV. So if you haven't already, please hit the like, subscribe to my channel, share this video. It is free. This is a free way to support the channel, and no matter what channel it is, it's a free way to help people get to where they want to be in life and achieve their goals. So if you have not already, like, subscribe, share. All right. So the topic today is that Black women are winning, and what, now what? The reason I say this is because if you don't know, um, Black women are thriving in the workplace, um, getting their mental health checks, um, spiritually. We are growing and advancing so much. And at this point, the question is, where do we go from here, and who are we taking with us? So I want to read this article, a little bit of this article for you guys, just to give you context, give you a little bit of stats, to introduce what it is, the point I'm trying to make. And the point is, to jump on the bandwagon, to be a part of, to start thinking about the next step. All right. Let me share my. Let me share this. Okay, so this is one I did not read yet, but I wanted to read it with me, and then I'll show you the one that I read. All right. So this was in 2020. I have a more updated one after this, but I just want to show you this. The title is Black women were among the fastest growing entrepreneurs. Then COVID arrived. But I'm going to show you something more recent to show you that COVID did nothing. In fact, it pushed that whatever that button was for Black women. But listen to this. So Sharika Winter was on a roll since releasing an insulated luxury tote bag for professionals in 2018, and subsequently selling out 3 times. Her Maryland-based research and development company, Thomas Winter, had been featured in British GQ, in the International Business Times, and on several local news segments. She walked into February 2020 with more notches on her belt, a Google Small Business Award, and a joint venture deal with a prominent Black law firm to create another product for professionals. We were growing exponentially, says Winter, a Black entrepreneur who, with co-founder Shalon Thomas, started the business in 2014. As the coronavirus threat escalated in early March, their sales declined, nearly hitting zero by April. That same month, Winter laid off almost every member of our 5-person team, save for one contract worker. Right now, we're treading water and have applied for 10 different grants with no success. It's a little daunting, but we're trying to carry the company on our backs. And mind you, she started before the pandemic, right? Just make a mental note of this, because I'm going to read another article. It's not exaggeration to say that the pandemic has decimated small businesses and early stage ventures, especially those owned by women and people of color. Black women sit at this juncture, bearing a disproportionate share of the virus impact. For years, Black women have created new businesses as a rapid clip for our outpacing other racial and ethnic groups. But strong financial headwinds from the pandemic and a lack of access to new funding sources threaten to wipe out decades of economic progress, leaving Black female business owners in a state of perpetual uncertainty, waiting for relief they fear will never come. So I want you to take a look at that. Remember who this relief is coming from: the federal government, right? This is the same federal government who allows banks to deny Black women loans. The same the same government that allows Black women to be marginalized in the workplace with little to no mending to those who discriminate against us, right? But somehow we still are pushing, we still are thriving. Here we go, The Guardian. And so I want to show you this article. This is the most recent article. That article was saying by Forbes that Black women, painting this picture of struggle, painting this picture of small businesses folding, including Black-owned businesses and Black-owned businesses owned by Black women, right? So watch this. Oops, I got to share it again. I'm sorry. Hey, Yemi, what's up, Mama? How are you? Mm, what's up, Yem? Okay. So that was Forbes. Here goes the Guardian. Check this out, y'all. And this article is recent, Tuesday, February 22nd, I believe. No, when was this? Let me see if I can find the date for this. Because this didn't come out Tuesday. This came out, I don't see it, but it's 2022. Now, fast forward 2 years from the article I just read, and it's titled U.S. Black Business Ownership Sees Rise Thanks to Women Study Finds. So please let me know if you can hear that noise in the background. I'll figure out what I can do about that. I really can't do anything about it. But let me see. Yum, can you hear that noise? Because I'm trying to talk over construction going on in my home. No, you hear noise in the background. Okay, good. Okay. So if it's very slight, then I'll keep going. All right. So here's the article. U.S. Black business ownership sees rise thanks to women. Study finds Black business ownership is up more than 30% on pre-pandemic levels, with Black women making up the fastest growing group. That's a typo right there. It looks like. See, look, y'all. Big time articles also for all my writers. Big time articles make mistakes just as well when it comes to grammar. Okay. Black business ownership is surging in the U.S. despite the coronavirus pandemic. Uh, how do we go from 2018, just 2020, just 2 year difference, a 2 year difference. During the beginning of the pandemic, a lot of people thought that small businesses were going to suffer. And for the most part, some businesses did suffer. Many businesses did. But here's the resilience with Black women and Black women business owners in specifically. So at the start of the pandemic, Black-owned businesses suffered. Between February and April 2020, Black business ownership dropped by more than 40%. And you know why? Because in the Forbes article, it clearly tells you why. They weren't getting approved for relief. Okay? The largest drop of any racial or ethnic group, according to a report from the House Committee on Small Business. When government aid became available, Black business owners received fewer small business grants than white business owners, with Paycheck Protection Program funds only reaching 29% of Black applicants versus 60% of white ones. Okay? White supremacy will live on as long as the United States is the way it is today. White supremacy will live on. The question is, what can you do, right? What can you do to still navigate through life and obtain the things that you want? It's much easier than our ancestors had to go through, but it's either put up or shut up, right? If you can't, what they say, if you can't sit at the table, make your own table. You're going to know why I made that reference. Government aid but according to research for the University of California, Santa Cruz economist Robert Fairley, Black business business ownership is now up by almost 30% on pre-pandemic levels. The Biden administration has said a record number of people are starting their own businesses. Women of color are the fastest growing group of female entrepreneurs. At a time when folks are rethinking their lives and choices, it is not surprising that more Black women are electing to become CEOs of their own companies rather than waiting for their intelligence and skills to be recognized at their current firms. Melissa Bradley, founder of 1863 Ventures. 1,863 Ventures, an agency for Black and brown entrepreneurs. Pandemic layoffs could be another factor in the rise of Black business ownership. Job insecurity caused by COVID related restrictions prompted many people to explore alternative options, including starting businesses. Diamond Walker, Deputy Executive Director of the Urban Redevelopment Authority of Pittsburgh, told the Pittsburgh Post, being beholden to corporations and institutions just doesn't feel like a safe bet in times of uncertainty, whereas the risk of starting a business now starts to feel a lot less than a risk of sitting on a job, a lot less than a risk than the risk of sitting on a job not knowing when your number is coming up. Experts say the emergence of female Black business owners could be explained by Black women wanting more control over their work life. Millions left their jobs during the pandemic due to inadequate pay, lack of childcare options, which was my situation, and debates about remote working, all compounded by systematically low pay and workplace discrimination. I'm going to pause there right there. Let me see. Welcome to the room. So what do you think so far? As Black women, how many of you started your channel in the past year or two? How many people started their own channels? How many people started their own business? Black women, when I say people, I mean Black women. How many of you ladies started your own channels? Started your own businesses? Wanted to develop or grow your brand? I know the pandemic allowed me to write my first book. I was going unappreciated for decades in the workplace. I remember as a lifeguard, and I was a lifeguard. Lifeguard had certification as an instructor, certification as a CPR instructor, water safety instructor, lifeguard instructor. I had 10 years of experience, and they would never allow me to be a head guard, a lead, a site supervisor. I kept getting rejected. And that's when I realized I have to get out of this space. I'm being unappreciated and devalued. I never forget the day I never forget the day when I walked away. I had found out I was pregnant with my second child, and I said, I'm never coming back here again. I'm never coming back again. I had gotten into an argument with a supervisor. He was the site supervisor, and he questioned my what do you call it? My actions, because I had a supervisor over me who wasn't doing his job properly. I had other guards wanting to quit, right? And I said, you know what? I can't take this. I love my job. I need to be a head guard. This is my opportunity to be a leader. So I stepped up and I did what I thought was best. Despite all the situations that were going on around me, and I reached out to the site, what they call the site supervisor. He didn't get back to me until the 2 days later or whatever, he came to the site where I was, and he asked me, why do you think it was necessary to contact me? Mind you, it was a holiday when I'm working on the holiday while he's probably enjoying his best life. And so he comes to the job and says, why did you contact me directly? I said, I reached out to the facility supervisor and they were not available. So I went through my chain of command and you're the next one up. He would say, do you think it was necessary to contact me? I said, do you think I would have contacted you if it wasn't necessary? So we having an exchange back and forth. And he's starting to get really condescending. So I said to him, do you not really, because I knew the guy. I watched him come into the rec department. And I said, do you know that I'm more qualified for your job than you are? And that was pretty much all I said. I said a few other things, and I walked off, and I never came back. Because I realized my value. I was putting so much of me into other organizations, other companies, other people. And I said, what if I put the same energy into myself? What would happen? And the women that I'm reading about, these articles, are referring to the women who said enough is enough. I'm going to put all of my skill, all of my talent, all of my energy, all of my devotion into me. All right. So I'm going to read a little bit more of this article. Oh, it's not that much anyway. Okay. So I'm gonna start where did I end? Okay. Experts say the emergence of female Black business owners could be explained by Black women wanting more control over their work life. If you start your own business, some of those obstacles may not be as acute as if you were relying on employment from someone else. The Wells Fargo chief economist told Insider, there may be avenues, that certainly benefit anybody, but potentially they'd be more beneficial to the Black community than other parts of the population. Here's what I'm going to show you. I want to show you something awesome. Let me stop sharing for a second. All right. Because if you look at the second part of the title of this live, is what now? What do we do now? Some people are answering that question. But I'm curious what your thoughts are. Is it this one? Oh, okay. And this is a more recent Forbes article, but not as recent as the one I just read. Let me see what's going on. Okay. So, I clicked on it. Female entrepreneurs. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to share my screen for you. Welcome to those who are just entering. Share. And so, yes, I will be doing a panel right after I finish showing you what this is. Okay. Oh, are you on here? Why am I here again? All right. So this article It's also Forbes. It says Black female entrepreneurs are launching more businesses than ever. Here's what they need to help them mature. Why it won't let me go down? Okay. Ooh, these ads, y'all, driving me cray. Did you know that Black female entrepreneurs are launching businesses at a higher rates than white men? The numbers clearly are a little different, but it says about 17% of Black women are in the process of starting or running new businesses, compared to 10% of white women. Compared to 10% of white women and 15% of white men. But we all know why. We understand why. They're not doing it because they don't need to. Black women are starting their businesses out of necessity. When you get tired of being belittled, when you get tired of microaggressions, when you are tired of discriminatory behaviors, when you're tired of knowing your value, knowing your worth, hoping someone recognizes it and they don't, you either and become very passive, docile person. You become very erratic, or you can become very erratic, or you can choose to maintain self-dignity and leave and start your own thing. Though Black female entrepreneurs take the lead early on, only 3% continue to run mature businesses. Reasons for the drop-off point to obstacles in assessing capital and the type of businesses launched tend to be in crowded marketplaces with lower margins. To shed light on the barriers that hinder these businesses from maturing, I took the words of Dennis Hamilton, founder and CEO of Watch Her Work, to heart. If you want to be an ally, pass the mic. She said, we need to create space for people who are actually impacted to speak and ensure that those who provide solutions understand the problems. Okay, Black female founders experience a unique set of hurdles when starting a business. A minority woman-owned company access to capital has always been a struggle. A lot of my white or non-Black counterparts have started their business with capital from generations of wealth in their families. You just don't see that in Black communities. Interesting. She added that meeting with investors and getting them to buy into a woman or Black-owned business has also always presented challenges. But that things are beginning to change with more grants and investment opportunities available. Okay. So I was looking to see if they were going to mention Okay, so what type of support is most needed for vendors, the local government, and nonprofits to help these women succeed? Well, beyond the first few years, don't just get us in the door, help us make money. Some retailers like Target have marketing buy-ins that they suggest small business purchase once in the door. What small business has $20,000 to spend in one place on marketing? Offering free or low-cost marketing and advertising options, perhaps based on revenue, is a way to help these smaller brands. All right, so that is the answer to the second part is don't just help us start, help us see it through, help us move to the next level. But more than that, I think on the part and that what I just said is in relation to what's up, Big O? How are you? I think we on part of the customers, right? And the rest of the community is support. Buy from Black-owned businesses. Buy from Black-owned, eat at Black-owned restaurants. Purchase, if you are a business, purchase from Black-owned distributors, right? But if you are the business yourself, or another business, I think collaborations are going to help as well. Collaborations, funding, larger businesses start investing in smaller businesses and help smaller businesses grow. That's what's going to help. If you look at what was that, the playoff? Yes, give back. You know what I mean? And where is it? Right here. Giving back, but giving back doesn't mean here you can have $1, here you can have a turkey. Rappers, when they grow, the first thing they want to do is give a turkey or give a coat. What is that doing for the community at large? How is that truly investing in your community? Or feed into the community. Okay, what you mean by that? What you mean by feeding into the community? Let me stop sharing. I think we get so caught up, and you see, as you can see in with this live as an example, we get so caught up in worrying about who is, causing drama, who is doing this, who is, whatever the situation is. Everybody's focused on the negativity, but what are we doing to truly be entrepreneurs? How are we growing financially so that we can create our own spaces? I look for the day that there is a successful Black YouTube. I know Yemi was telling me that there is a Black YouTube, but I want one that's successful. I want one that thrives. And the way we do that is, number one, promote to the masses. Promote to the masses. Invest in one another. With the same spirit that the people before us boycotted. We got to have that same spirit. And I hate to say it, the men who are listening to this live, if you decide to listen, you're going to hate what I have to say. And that is, Black men are falling behind. Black men, let me repeat that. Black men are falling behind. Why do you think that is? And I'm not going to say all Black men, but a very large majority. Why do you think that is? Big O says, no, that ain't true. Big O. You don't like coming up, but I want you to come up. I want to hear your thoughts, your opinion. I know you spoke a little bit. I've only heard you speak on platforms that come up on platforms that are male dominated. Do you want to share something with us? Because I want to see everybody in the community thrive. I want to see all of us make it. But we have to really figure out what is working and what is not working, why it is working, and why the things that are not, why they are not working. Why aren't men taking initiative? Are they, or is it just a flop? What is happening? What is happening to Black men that they are not being as successful? And when I say as successful, I mean as successful in entrepreneurship. I don't watch football. Because marketing differently, okay. Yeah, marketing differently. Absolutely. Absolutely. We have to stop calling ourselves, when it comes to branding, the Black community, black community, black this, black that, black this, right? We have to make it as if we are the community, the business, go-to businesses, the go-to products. I'm about to drop the link. Hopefully you know I gave you enough to have this discussion to answer the question, what is the next step, and are Black men being left behind, and if so, why? I might go louder later tonight, y'all, and do a sing, like play with the with beats and music for anyone who's interested in coming tonight. So there is the link for anyone who is brave enough to come up and have this discussion. I'm curious to hear the different opinions of what you have to say. Yeah. I want to, while I'm waiting for somebody to come up, I want to see if I can find I wonder if there are other discussions, males who, what their point of view is. Yemi says I need the link with Soul MAMA Zone. What do you mean I need the link to her? You mean what do you mean? Do I need to link up with her? I'll definitely, she was in here earlier. I don't know if she's still in here, but she was in here earlier. Let's see. Oh, she does beats. Okay. Oh yeah. Tell her to come tonight. I'm doing my music, y'all. I'm doing my music tonight. But y'all know I deal in relationships. That is me. I deal in self-love, self-development, self-growth through love. That kind of just manifested, right? When I created my when I wrote my book and everything, I realized what I wanted to focus on. And there's a level of self-love that is lacking from what I can see in Black men. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what is happening, especially the ones who are meant to lead us. I don't know if you just saw, but there was a video saying, showing receipts. The young Pharaoh posted himself saying that he netted, I think, $1 million. $1 million is what he claimed to have made on his taxes. And what portion of that was directly invested back into the community, directly invested back into entrepreneurs to build a new Wall Street? Nothing. I was out selling my books every single day this past summer. And I'll be out there again this summer, trying to make it work, trying to build myself, establish myself, and provide for my family. Right? And you want to know the people who supported me the most? My biggest customer, without even knowing the title of my book or anything, I had a sign straight up that just said, "Please support my first book." That was it. You want to know the people who supported me the most? It wasn't black men. It wasn't white men. It wasn't white women. It was black women. And I'm gonna point something out also that I'm going to do a separate video on. But I noticed that, I mean, don't get me wrong, there were black men who supported me, just as there were white women and white men. But the large majority, I would say 60, 70, maybe even I'll go far as saying 80% of the people who supported me by purchasing a book without even knowing what the book was about were black women. Black women. And some will go as far as to try and find ways to do collaborations or to promote it on Instagram. Check out my Instagram. It's Miss Lady Connect. You'll see some of the majority of the followers are the black women who purchased my book. What is it that allows us to build like this? And what can we do to continue and grow it? So that we can live in a more peaceful, harmonic atmosphere, environment. Young Pharaoh ain't invest shit. Eligio Bishop is investing in STDs and convincing black women, black men to leave is their children and for people to stop working altogether. Brother Polite prancing around in name brands of people who have nothing to do and want nothing to do with our community. I'm just saying, y'all, what's next? What's next for us? How can we choose black men? How can we grow as an entire community? Because black men are a part of that, whether we are dating or brothers, sisters, brothers or uncles. How can we grow as a community and be taken seriously as a community if we are all not on the same page? Oh, thank you, Yemi. Thank you, yo. 15 Steps to Finding Love, A Woman's Journey. Let me see if I can put it up. Right there. 15 Steps to Finding Love, A Woman's Journey. That is the title of the book. And in that book, it talks about entrepreneurship, or at least the beginning stages. Setting goals. Accomplishing those goals. Leaving people behind who ain't on the same page. How can I build with somebody who's not on the same page? I'm a black woman. I want black love. I'm speaking metaphorically. There are women who want black love only. That's it. But are left being single because you have men out here telling them, number one, you shouldn't be working. Number two, if you are working, then take care of me. Number three, there is this, I don't know what it is, this push for dominance and submission. Why not? Why we can't grow together? Why it gotta be you or me? Why we can't build together? See, me, I don't get into the only black love. I will date whomever is right for me and matches my frequency, matches my personality, or compatible with my personality. He gonna say, I'm here, ladies. Big O, come on up. Come on up. Tell us, give us a rundown on what, if you say you're here, what do you offer? What do you bring to the table? You advertising yourself. What do you bring to the table? It can't be charm alone. Charm can only get you so far. What are your goals? Are you reaching some of those goals? Are you stable? Are you working on being stable? See me, I told y'all what I'm doing. I'm fixing up my home. Every penny that I make goes into making sure that the home I live in is comfortable. And then I'm gonna take that home and I'm gonna turn it into an asset. Well, it's an asset right now, but I'm gonna turn it into passive income. And not only am I going to turn that into passive income, I have a plan on how I want that passive income to also help me with other business ventures. What are y'all thinking right now? Do I have to play an affirmation? You know what? I'm gonna make a goal affirmation, but I gotta check in with Ivy Ravon. Me and Ivy Ravon gotta talk first before I do that. I'm sure y'all can hear the work being done in my background. I should do a vlog. What y'all think? Y'all think I should go? I think I should start vlogging. I'm gonna start vlogging because I'm gonna put it out here in the universe. I have a trajectory, right, for all the goals and everything. I'm going to say that by the end of 2022, what are we in? 2022 or 21? I don't even know what year it is. 2021. I am going to be self-sufficient. I'm going to have multiple streams of income. I'm going to have my own business up and running. Up and running. Big O say he's at work. Where do you work? Where do you work? And I think we have to start thinking like that. We have to have that mindset. We have to have that mindset. I'm watching, people who used to, the construction workers that I've been dealing with. Some of them used to work for other companies. Some of them used to work in other what do you call it? Lines of work. And then they realized, hold up, the best way for me to be truly have control and power over my life is being able to control my money. My money when I work. Being able to spend time with my children. Are we doing that? Are we spending time with our children? Because listen, money is all good and everything. It helps. But if you are spending the majority of your time at work, 8 hours a day, among strangers, 8 hours a day, just think about this for a second. And I don't knock anybody who has a job. I'm going to be honest. I cannot, because it takes a lot. But I do believe it should be preparation for you to build your own or work for a company that allows you the time to grow and cultivate your family. 8 hours a day, 1 hour to commute, 1 to 2 hours to commute. 8 hours there on the clock. Another hour to 2 hours to commute back home. That's 12 hours. 12 hours of your life that you just took away from your children. 12. You got enough time to cook maybe breakfast, depending on what time you got to be to work. You got enough time to make dinner, give them their baths, maybe watch a movie, maybe read a book, depending on how you structure that. If you only have a significant other, you guys might eat dinner together, have a few little chit chats. And that's it. Where is the time to build? Where's the time to work on your business? To work on your dreams, your goals, your passions, hell, your hobbies. Hobbies are what help us stay mentally healthy. Being able to say, you know what? I used to like to collect shells from the beach. Can I continue to collect shells from the beach? I don't know. I don't know what the hell people do for hobbies. I don't know. Run a marathon. Hell, do something. But do it. What y'all think? What y'all think? Tell me what you think in the comments. Y'all know how I do. If you do not, if this is your first time to the channel, y'all know I love communication between me and my listeners. I enjoy participation between me and my listeners. So feel free to leave a comment or come on up and share your thoughts. You can drop back down. You don't have to stay up here. You can say what you got to say and go back down. It's up to you. Making goals, that's a fact. Yes, making goals. See, Big O been trying to find love. I'm gonna help you find love, Big O. Big O been trying to find love on YouTube. I don't know why. Wherever you spend the most time, Big O, that's where you're probably gonna find your love. Where you spend your most time, or when you spend the most time that you enjoyable time, is where you'll find your love. Wherever you spend your most enjoyable time, that's where you'll find her. But before the pandemic, right? I kept getting jobs and quitting them, good jobs. Jobs that I have a college degree, jobs that paid handsomely, and I kept quitting or in some cases getting fired because I innately knew that they weren't for me. They were not for me. I knew what I wanted to do, but I kept fighting it out of fear, feeling like I'm going to be doing this alone. So if you want to help Black businesses, if you want to help yourself as a Black business, as a Black entrepreneur, start developing your support. Matter of fact, start by buying my damn book, because there's a chapter in there called Circle of Support. It'll help you figure out where you go to find that support. You looking for love? I'm telling you, it's out there. But if you are looking for love, would you want to find love in someone who hides behind the screen all day? Even if they made money off of the YouTube, they devote themselves to people outside of themselves, outside of their family, all day. That's why Bigo ain't gonna work. Look at the people on there. They're miserable. You making all this money and you're miserable. You know what's funny is Bigo. Your name actually is Bigo. Do you have a Bigo account? Do you have a Bigo account? I'm just curious. I love sitting here, but y'all know I don't like to sit here long. Ooh, especially when the weather get better. Well, I'm saying when it gets warmer, because I like the snow too. So when it gets warmer, I'm not going to be here. You know where I'm going to be? Selling my books, figuring out how I can get in these bookstores, figuring out who I can partner with, hosting events. Y'all know I host single events. Yeah, I'll be online, but you know how that goes. Because online, we're searching for drama, right? We're searching for entertainment. That's what it is. These screens are entertainment. Sometimes they can be educational, or you might slide some education in it. But where's the human experience so that we can move forward? The computer is a tool. It's a tool to get to where we want to be. We shouldn't aspire to be online. We use the online platform to aspire to whatever it is that we thought about before being online. Does that make sense to anybody? Does that make sense to anyone? All right, let me see. Let me see what I got for y'all. Oh, I've been on here for an hour. Has it been an hour already? Let me see if I can find. I wonder if no, this is Good Morning America. They will demonetize. I mean, they will flag my channel. I ain't playing none of this. I was going to look on YouTube and see if I could find. Let's see, I got y'all. Okay. Nah, listen, I probably will do it the next time so that I can get permission from somebody. I want to get permission because I don't want nobody to. Oh, you know what? Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm here. You can talk to me while I'm looking. I can't wait to show my house. Well, I won't be showing it, but till my house is done. It's gonna be a while, but I do a little by little, little by little. Okay. Look, all right. Let me see if I can show you this. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, okay. All right, look at this. Jay Elaine.
No medical exams on policies under 1 million. For around $1 a day, I got $300,000 in term life insurance.
Let me pause this. Another way to support for free. Y'all can support each other for free just by watching a commercial. Just by playing a commercial on somebody letting it go through on somebody's channel. If you support the person, please just watch a commercial. Just watch one. Let's say they got two up. Watch one of the two the whole way. That's how they get paid. Share their videos. Subscribe to their channel. Get other people to subscribe to their channel. That is free.
Without a medical exam. I just had to answer a few health questions and I was approved same day. It's 100% on.
That's free, y'all. And that sounds crazy, you know, that I even have to say that. I'm not new. I mean, I'm new to YouTube. Y'all know that. Y'all know the deal. See that little thing right there? And say I watched one. Okay, I'm gonna skip this one because I don't feel like watching.
And welcome back to my channel. We talk about all things money, finance, and entrepreneurship. Guys, in today's video, we are going to be talking about 5 Black-owned businesses that you can start in 2021, y'all, because we is in the new year, okay? 2021. So there's definitely been a surge of Black-owned.
Oh wait, I forgot. I gotta mute myself so it won't be an echo.
Businesses being open. If you Black, you own a business, a Black-owned business, you know what I'm saying? But I would like to see a lot more diversity, not just your soap and your sea moss and your t-shirts and your necklaces. I would like to see just a variety of Black-owned businesses. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys some ideas. I have made a video like this before, but I filmed it on my phone, and instead of it being 5, it was like 14. It was a lot going on in that video. So in today's video, I just have 5 simple ideas for businesses that you can start in 2021. But before we jump into today's video, if you have any money, finance, or entrepreneurship related questions, make sure you send it in about a 4 to 6 minutes email to ashja101@gmail.com. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, because my goal for 2021 is to get more followers on Twitter and Instagram. So make sure you follow me, okay, at Lene. It's the same everywhere. Everywhere I keep it the same. And without further ado, let's jump into today's video. So coming in at number 1, we have a social media marketer / manager. So when you start a business, the number one way that you're promoting your business at this day and age is through social media, because you're able to reach so many different people. But
So yeah, I mean that thing is 12 minutes long. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't got the patience. Do y'all want me to play it? Cause I gotta go to the bathroom. Maybe I'll just play it for y'all until I come back. It's up to Yummy. Yummy decides what we gonna do. Yummy, what you want to? Big O, what you want to? Ooh, Big O, I'm liking this idea. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna show you. Give me 1 second. Let me look for it for you, okay? Let me stop sharing. Oh, Yummy says you want me to play it? All right, I'm gonna play it. Okay, I'm gonna play it, and then I'm gonna come back. When I come back, Big O and Yummy, when I come back, I'm going to show you there are Black-owned hair and nail salons. The issue with the hair, though. Oh wait, you said feet shops. I'm sorry. We all know the issue with the hair is the distributors are Asian. The manufacturers are Asian, so it's hard to get into that and be able to compete. But nail and feet, there are some nails and feet. They call them, what do they call them? They call them what do they call them? Like, I forget the name, but we're gonna Google it together, okay? Because I'm gonna show y'all that and there is Black owned, Black female owned. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna play this. I'll be back, y'all.
The thing is, a lot of people don't know how to brand their social media and turn their followers and people who comment and people who engage with their content into actual customers. And that's where you will come in if you are good with social media, if you created your own social media business before and you know how to use colors and logos and how to make people want to buy stuff off of your social media account, you can be a social media manager. Basically, what a social media manager does is they brand somebody's Instagram. Let's say you have a product. You will brand the Instagram around that product. You will manage the Instagram, go on the Instagram insights, see what type of followers you are attracting, see what type of followers you want to attract, because just because somebody is following you, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's your ideal follower. That's another thing that they'll do. They'll create and brand your ideal followers so you know who to attract to your Instagram page and really turn your followers into customers. I know a lot of times, myself included, my Instagram is a hot mess. I would really, really benefit from a social media manager, because a lot of people think that social media and Instagram specifically, I'm specifically talking about Instagram because that's more what's commonly used to start selling products. Instagram and like Facebook Market, people just think, oh, branding on Instagram or promoting your product on Instagram is just throwing up a picture and just hope somebody buys it. If you are good at social media marketing and creating a social media brand, maybe you created a brand for yourself, or you help somebody create a brand for others, or if you think it's just something interesting, maybe you can start practicing and see if this is something that you would really like to do. So how much money can you make? Well, being a social media marketer, you'll typically be working like on a client-based system. So however much you want to charge based on how much work you put in, based on who you've worked with in the past, what you know you can do. If you know that you are a beginner and you come to somebody and you're like, hey, I can take your Instagram from 0 to 5,000 followers, you may charge a little bit different from somebody who could take somebody's page from 0 to 50,000 followers. So it all just depends on you and what you feel like you should charge based on, what word am I looking for? Based on your own experience. I hope that makes sense. Coming in at number 2. So number 2 is really number 2 and 3 because they can really go together. But so number 2 is a professional organizer. So I had to do a little research on this one because when I first heard this idea, I was like, but no, y'all, this is a real thing. So we live in a day and age where we are so materialistic. We just have so much stuff, which is why minimalism is starting to become so popular, because we just have so much stuff and we could really just feel cluttered and just feel like we have too much stuff in our house. So what a professional organizer does is you come in and you declutter and you organize people's houses. But wait, there's more. It doesn't just stop there. Organizing people's houses isn't just like an episode of Hoarders and you really just trying to like get everything together. Organizing
Okay. That was an overload. But that's an example. If you want to find out how to become an entrepreneur, there is so many ways for you to find out the information. So many ways for you to find out the information. All I did was type in ways to be an entrepreneur, ways to start a business, what businesses to start, Black-owned businesses, or whatever you want. But you have to first understand, figure out what it is you want to do. Like she was saying, what is your end goal? What is your goal? And how are you going to take whatever it is you're doing and help other people? Because helping other people actually helps you. It benefits you. When your community thrives, you create jobs and you create more business opportunities. Now you have partners who have money. You might end up helping somebody who becomes a multi-million, billion-dollar company, and they'll invest in you in the future. Black women are on to something. Starting our own shit. Ride with her, please. Ride with her. I'm not saying be intimate. You don't gotta be intimate. Just ride with her. Start matching her energy. Start matching her ambition. Matching her goals. Seeing her vision, allowing her to help us move forward. I don't know. I'm usually only on here for about an hour. I mean, I've done more than that, but I think you got the point, the gist of it. I hope this helps you. I will be on here later tonight. It looks like they're going to be done in that back room enough for me to come in there. So yeah. I hope that helped you for the day or whatever, whatever time it is where you are. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, again, like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. I talk about all types of things, but they all come from a place of love. Oh, thank you, Yemi. I appreciate you so much. Yemi is my ride or die. She has her own channel as well. Please show her some love. Check out her content. Subscribe to her channel. Big O, I'm not sure if you have a channel. I can't remember. Let me see. Because I go to anybody who subscribes to me, I go and I snoop and dupe into your channel to see what you got going on. I can't remember if Big O had a channel, but I think he does. Go check him out. Big O is also trying to find love. So I look forward to working with him in that process on live someday. Yemi, would you let me help you find love? Or at least practice? Would you let me help you, Yemi? Oh God, I gotta get over here now. I'm starting to lose my mind. I'm hungry, y'all. Anyway, she said, Yemi, hit me up later. Let me know when you're going live. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful day, night, evening, and I will catch you next time. And until next time, peace.